Bruno Mars, an American singer, songwriter, record producer, musician, and dancer, has acquired a net worth of $175 million over the course of his career. The Hawaiian-born and raised singer is noted for his live performance that combines retro showmanship with many musical styles such as pop, soul, R&B, funk, reggae, disco, and rock. Bruno Mars is always accompanied by his own band, the Hooligans, who play a variety of instruments such as the electric guitar, bass, synths, piano, drums, and horns. Bruno Mars has had multiple popular songs during his career, including Nothing on You, Billionaire, Just the Way You Are, Grenade, The Lazy Song, and many more. The singer rose to stardom with his breakthrough hit, Just the Way You Are, which sold over 130 million copies worldwide, propelling him into the ranks of the best-selling musicians of all time. With a long and successful career, he was chosen by the Grammys to open this year's awards night alongside Anderson. Take a look at how he got to where he is now. Bruno Mars was born on October 8, 1985, in Honolulu, Hawaii, as Peter Jane Hernandez. His father, Peter Hernandez, is half Puerto Rican and half Ashkenazi Jewish, while his mother, Bernadette San Pedro Beyot, is Filipino and Spanish. His parents met when his mother relocated to Hawaii from the Philippines and was introduced to a show where his mother was a hula dancer and his father played percussion. He has 5 siblings and comes from a musical family. Therefore, he has been exposed to a wide range of musical genres such as rock and roll, reggae, hip-hop, and rhythm and blues. Bruno Mars' parents are both musically oriented, as his mother is a singer and dancer, and his father once performed Little Richard's music. His uncle, who is also an Elvis Presley mimic, pushed him to perform and impersonate the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, as well as Michael Jackson's classics. This has encouraged him to pursue a career as a performer. He began performing 5 times a week with his family's band, the Love Notes, when he was 4 years old. As a teenage Elvis Presley impersonator, he became well known among Hawaiians. Bruno Mars has been dubbed Little Elvis when he was 5 years old, and has even played at the Aloha Bowl halftime performance in 1990. Bruno Mars' musical career and performances were greatly influenced by his impersonation of Elvis Presley. He later began playing the guitar after being inspired by Jimi Hendrix, an American rock guitarist. Bruno Mars has admitted that growing up in Hawaii shaped him into the man that he is today, adding that his Hawaiian heritage and musically oriented family influenced him to pursue a career in the music industry. Bruno Mars relocated to Los Angeles in 2004, where he eventually landed a record deal with Motown Records. However, the discussion went nowhere, leaving him devastated. He then seized an opportunity to speak with Will.i.am's management, which again went nowhere. Fortunately, his stint with Motown Records proved advantageous to his career because American songwriter and record producer Philip Lawrence was also a member of the label at the time. When Motown released Mars in 2005, he signed with West Sides Independent, which was co-founded by American record producers Steve Lindsay and Cameron Strang. Mars realized that writing and producing hit songs was the best way to kickstart his career. Lindsay, an American record producer, taught Mars on writing pop music and guided him throughout his career. Lindsay believes in Mars' talent and musical ability, so he taught him the ins and outs of songwriting. Mars waited around 5 years during this period to learn more about the enormous repertoire of hit songs. At this point, Philip Lawrence entered the scene and invited Mars to meet with him. Soon after, they began collaborating on writing music together. However, it was not as simple as it sounds, as they were repeatedly refused. In 2006, Lawrence presented Mars to Aaron Bayshok of Atlantic Records. After watching Mars perform with his guitar, Bayshok wanted to sign him right away. But it took around 3 years before they were able to sign Mars, because Mars felt it was too early and he needed to refine his talent a little more. However, the aforementioned arrangements did not provide him with a career as a solo artist, and he continued to write songs with Lawrence. Brandon Creed of Menudo called their team in 2008 to request a reunion song for their band, and he liked the song Lost, composed by Mars. They first refused to give the music away, but Creed offered them $20,000 for it, which they gratefully accepted. Mars and Lawrence were able to continue working after the song was sold, and they decided to develop and produce music together. Mars was a well-known music producer and songwriter prior to becoming a renowned performer. He has written songs for a variety of musicians, including Adam Levine, Brandy, Sean Kingston, Alexandra Burke. Mars was subsequently introduced to Travie McCoy, an American rapper, and he wrote One at a Time for him as a charity track for MTV's Staying Alive organization. McCoy liked him, and they later collaborated on the song Nothing on You and Billionaire, which gave Mars the push he needed to launch his solo career. The tracks were a huge success, reaching the top 10 of several music charts around the world. The following year, Mars published his debut EP, It's Better If You Don't Understand, which charted at number 99 on the US Billboard 200. He gained fame after releasing the single, Just the Way You Are, as the lead single off his debut studio album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. His album opened at number 3 on the Billboard 200 and sold around 15.5 million copies worldwide. It also included 2 more hit songs by Mars, Grenade and The Lazy Song. His career is constantly progressing, and he quickly began releasing hit songs one after the other, Talking to the Moon, Marry You, and It Will Rain, which was featured as a soundtrack for the film The Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 1. Mars then chose to negotiate a contract with BMG Chrysalis US to publish his work internationally in 2012. This was a timely move because he wanted to produce an album featuring a diversity of music genres. In December 2012, he released the album Unorthodox Jukebox, which debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and sold over 6 million copies worldwide. Bruno Mars's tracks on the album include When I Was Your Man, Treasure, Young Girls, and Gorilla. This has confirmed his commercial international success, as he quickly became a household name and began singing at various important events such as the Grammys and the Super Bowl halftime show, as well as his Las Vegas residency, which lasted 4 years from 2016 to 2020. He had sold over 130 million albums globally at the time, making him one of the best-selling artists of all time. As a result of all of his great songs and several music endeavors, he was able to generate multiple cash streams and amassed an estimated $175 million fortune. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.